Hello and welcome again to Amazing Cars Review. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always tuning in this channel. So today I have the brand new refresh 2025 Mercedes GLS 450. Here's the brand new grille with the Mercedes badge right there. It illuminates at night depending with the package that you get. Here's the front camera and it all goes for 360 all around. Here's the parking sensors, the vents. I like how the Mercedes logo and the camera is integrated on the grille and the attach of chrome around the bumper right here. And this is their multi-beam LED headlights. They're so powerful, they're so bright at night, and it looks good. This is a cool design. There's a Mercedes logo right here, amber light right there. This is where the headlight bulb is, and these ones, they're like they're high beam lights right there. They look nice, and you see this is their daytime running light. It just brings the style on this car, and if you look at it from afar, it speaks luxury. If you compare with other cars that are going head to head with this car, actually they did a good job. There's a Mercedes logo right here. Tell me what you think about the front. Did they do a good job with the grille and how it looks now? Better than the last year one or the 2 years before? It looks nice. So I was still speaking about the front of this car. We cannot forget to talk about the engine. So under the hood, we have 3-liter 6 turbocharged engine with a 375 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. It's a 9-speed automatic transmission, and 0 to 60 is 5.8. Man, this is a really nice and huge truck. You have more space. It's heavy, and the fuel economy on this truck is 19 miles per gallon in the city and 24 miles per gallon on the highway. Combined is 21, and the capacity of the gallons is 23.8. This is a big truck, and the carb weight is 5,545 pounds. The seating capacity is 7 passengers. You can get up to 8, and this is a really cool looking truck. You look at the engine, they did a good job, and how it's covered. Your fluids are just right there. You can access it really easily. So we cannot talk about power, torque, and not mention the fuel economy. That's what I'm really focused on when I'm looking at these cars. This is a luxury car, but speaking about the fuel economy, 21 combined is beautiful. It's not bad. It's good. Other trucks that are competing with this truck, they're like under 15. Combined is like 17 or 18. So Mercedes is doing good on the fuel economy. So that's the front, that's the engine. And now let's talk about the wheels and the tires. I like the design of the wheels, first of all, and these are 21-inch wheels. Look at that cool design, because this one has like the AMG package, just to look like the AMG. The wheels are from the AMG, and it has the Mercedes-Benz brake calipers. They look good. So this one is 275/45 R21s, and they fit it really nice. If you want to upgrade, you can go up to 24s if you want to, but it really looks good with this car. The design from the front coming to the wheels, and if you look at this car on the side, the design here on the side mirrors, it looks good. 360 cameras, it looks amazing. Looking at this car from the front to the wheels to the side, I like the design language of this car. It's a big car, but it doesn't look so bulky. The design, so it has staggered wheels, and the back wheels are kind of bigger than the front ones. And standing right here and looking straight, I just like the design of it. These are really nice, cool looking wheels and size of tires. So, so So okay, I'll turn the pick. Uh, mhm. So this one has staggered wheels. The front wheels are much smaller than the back wheels. The back wheels are kind of wide, and it stabilizes the moves when you want to accelerate and go faster. It just sits very well on the road, and it adds the styles on it too. It looks good, you know. If you have keys in the hands, you just touch, it opens for you, and then you can choose to touch right here, and it closes. The body proportions, it looks nice. As you come towards the back, I'm loving the taillight design. It's updated too. You know, this is a GLS 450 badge right there. This is a Mercedes cool looking taillight, LED lights right there, and you know, a touch of chrome here. I like where the logo is, but this is what I don't like. You know, other SUVs, they're hidden right there, and this is like over $85,000 truck. Come on, Mercedes, you can do better right here. You can hide this up here like other SUVs you're competing with. So, but I love the back too. You see, we have the exhaust tips right there, and they're real. It's not just the look. And we have parking sensors. And actually, this car you can tow. You know, that's the towing hinge right there, and it looks good. Uh, you know, the back looks good, man. Looks good. Coming on this side, I just want to show you that this car looks the same all around from the other side to this side. You know, across this door, you can see, you can testify just how I do. You know, it's a GLS 450 and it looks nice, man. This is a $89,000 car. Man, if you spending this kind of money, you need to be sure you have everything you want, you know. For me, gas mileage matters before we go to the space and, you know, maintenance and everything. But if you're looking for luxury, there's no cheap luxury cars out there. But that's the side of the car. Let's go in the inside. I show you what's good in the inside of the Mercedes GLS 450. Coming in this car is easy. With keys in your hands, you just attach and it opens. Before I jump in there and sit on these beautiful seats, I just want to talk about this cool looking doors, you know. You can look at the door. It looks nice. This cool speaker design, touch of wood right there. And this sound is a Baumeister. It sounds so good. Here you have your seat warmers and the ventilators buttons right there. This is for the your seat controls if you want to slide it in the front or the back, and it has a memory seat. This is where you choose your sitting position right there. So coming down here, you know, we have mirror controls. I just wanted to show you how cool this door looks. This is what welcomes you before you get in. So that's how the door looks. I love it. So now I'm ready to get in this Mercedes. The seats, they're nice, perforated leather, cool design. You know, the stitches, it's black on black. So this is how you get in there. Keys in your hand, you start it, you push to start. I just want to show you how cool this steering wheel looks. First of all, is leather wrapped. It looks nice. I like the Mercedes logo right there and the touch of aluminum right here. It just blends it well. So on the right side, we have your phone controls, volume control right there. You can speak to Mercedes, hey Mercedes right there. And here is your controls that if you want to customize your gauge cluster or the infotainment system right there. This way we have your cruise control buttons right here. Still you have home button to how to go back there, and it looks nice. It just blends in very well. This is a cool looking steering wheel, and it's a flat bottom. It's just like a sporty looking cool steering wheel. Off the steering wheel right here, this is where you shift gears and where you put your parking. To park, you press on this button. To reverse, you pull up. To drive, it's down. This is where your gear shifting is. And from the gears coming down here, you have more controls right here. You know, if you want to raise up the car, you can raise it or lower this controls right here. And right here, you have your touchpad where you control the infotainment with. right there. You hear that sound. If you don't want to be clicking on the steering wheel or touching the touch screen right there, is you just use these controls right here. You have different options right there. There's a volume knob right here. If you want to see your radius right here, your navigation maps right there, the parkings and everything, this the cameras. And look at that touch of wood. I'm loving this touch of wood. It's nice. This is real wood. It's not just like a cool looking plastic that looks like a wood, but this is real wood. You see it goes all around and it looks so nice. For my view, it's beautiful. So but to gain more space, you slide it back like that, and here's your wireless charging. You have two cup holders, and apart from wireless charging, you have two parts for USB-C cords for your chargers. When you're down, if you don't have any cups and you just want to see beautiful wood, you just pull it back like that. Now if you keep going up like that, we have controls right here too. This is where you control your ACs or everything you want, and your air controls. This is where you put your hazards right there, your blinkers. This is where your controls are coming up here. Beautiful looking vents. Mercedes always does a good job with their vents. It just adds on a good styling. The language of the wood trim, it just keeps going. The cool looking vents. This is where you control how much volume of the air wants to come on your face or where you're directing it to. It's nice. From the vents and the touch of wood right there, you cannot miss this beautiful screen that I'm looking up here. It's dual. So this is 12.3 and this is 12.3. The infotainment screen is 12.3, and this is where you see your gauge information. This is 12.3. This is a touch screen. There's media right there. You go back home right there. You can change how you want your ride to be from here. This one has massage seats, by the way. You control your seat from this screen right there, however you want to, because the car is not running. I don't. I'm sorry. Let me keep going.
Again.
Yeah.
Don't say because the car is not on. Just keep going.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. So you can see on the screen.
Oh,
Sorry. So on the infotainment screen, it's touch screen. This one is touchscreen too, so you can see all the settings. You can switch the modes if you want to do off-road. It comes right there. It gives you all the information, the tire pressure and everything. Then you go back home right there. Mercedes settings. You can really customize how you want this car to be for you. You go back right there. There's more information here. Connectivity, Bluetooth, and Apple CarPlay. It's all good. This is where you control everything you want to see. This is a really, really luxury car, and I love everything that I see. Touch of wood on the vents, down here on the doors, it just blends in very nice. The two screens, that 12.3 and 12.3 all together, that's like, 24.6. It's nice, man. The vents on this side, it's nice, and we cannot forget to talk about the quality in here, man. This is not cheap material. Come on. You cannot compete with Mercedes and give us cheap material. You have to match Mercedes game. If you can't, they will always remain as kings, because they don't play with quality. This is soft touch material. And as you keep going, there's more story right here. And you press right here to open, you can store anything you want to store down here. It's partitioned very well. But there's more story right there. Closing it is really easy, and opening is just one click and it opens for you. More storage. But I was speaking about the quality. This is really quality, a real quality right there. I just wanted to show you the quality and the sound system in here. There's a speaker here, not a big speaker right there, and panoramic sunroof. This is where your controls are. If you would just want to open the sunroof to get the air flowing in here, or get the lighting coming down here. It's nice. The LED lights here. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm loving it. Let's go to the second row and see what's going on back there. I'm ready to sit on the second row so I can tell you how it feels. Cool looking seats, perforated, and they look so nice. This is where you put your car seat. and it locks in there. You can just pull out the plastic. When you're not using the plastic, you just put it back like that, just like that. This is a big car and it's best as a family car, so it has a third row, and you know you cannot forget about the car seats. That's how you do it. But I'm ready to sit in the second row. Sit. Oh, nice, really nice. So you can see the door, it looks nice. I'm comfortable, man. Actually, I want to lean down a little bit more and just slide a little bit so I can feel comfortable. But I like my view from here. It's nice. I'm 6'2". This is my sitting position, and I have plenty of space. Actually, you can see the quality still runs in the second row too. It's beautiful. I have cup holders here. You know, I can put it right there. This is where my AC vents are. My controls back here. You know, I can control whatever I want to have back here, and you know, it feels beautiful. The panoramic is adding more light in the cabin. You know, my AC is running now. I feel good back here. This is beautiful. Mercedes always does a good job. So as I said, this car goes against the Cadillac, Escalade, Lincoln, Infinity, and you know, all these cars, they need to have space and quality. They're all based as luxury cars. So if you want to go against Mercedes, you cannot play with the quality of luxury. This is amazing, you know. So as I said, this is where my controls are, and the AC, and it feels good, man. You know, space back here is good. This one has a captain chair. If you want a bench, there's an option for the bench too, where you can sit 3 people right here. So this is captain chairs, and you know, it feels nice. This adds up the luxury touch where you're like, man, I need space to move around my hand to reach out my cup, you know, and control my settings right here. And on, you know, just feel like I'm the boss. I'm being chauffeured. This is my view from second row, and you know, you can see it looks so nice. The panoramic right there, and you know, my controls down here, cup holder, the space in between the driver's seat and my knees, you know, and my knees are not up. They're like in a really good position for my comfort, you know. And we have vents right here blowing on my face on the other side too, you know. Cool. This is nice. So yeah, as I said, Mercedes, they're not playing with quality. You feel good in the front, in the second row, but I don't know about the third row, and that's what we're about to find out. Let me show you how to get in the third row. Getting in the third row, on this particular one that we have, you only go through this side, not this side. And and there's a touch of a button on this seat. You just touch it once, you wait. 7 hours later, for somebody to come in the back. But you know, so that's how you get in the third row. It has to be that side. But if you want to use this side, you have to come across like this, like I am right now. This is my sitting position 6.2, and there's no way I can fit in this position right here. So if I was traveling with my wife and my brother and my kids, they would sit in the back. And still, my kids are still told this is not enough space to put a car seat with a toddler who is kind of tall like their dad. So I don't know about this space, but the good thing with these seats, they can slide back and forth, just like this. If you want to create more space there, you just slide it, just like that. That's how far it can go. So I might have to try and see if that's how far it can go. I might have to sit like this to fit in here. It's not gonna work for tall dudes back here, you know. But if you're short, yeah, you might fit. Two short people, they will fit perfectly. But if you're two tall people, forget it, man. you can have fitting back here. And back here, if you're seated and you feel comfortable, the good thing is there's power outlet, there's a cup holder, there's a speaker, there's air vents here for your AC, there's a light here, and there's another air vent right there. Two more chargers right here, another cup holder. But this is the third row, you know. This is the trunk side. One touch right here, it opens. With third row up, you have some space, but not a lot of space. Uh, like the other competitors are offering, like Lincoln, Cadillac, you know, they have a huge trunk and more space in the third row. To put the third row down, you know, this controls right here. So there's right and left. You can just press on both. Once, one touch, and goes down. So now you have this. You can get it off the way if you want to, like that. And you can choose to keep it in the garage when you're hauling long stuff, or if it's not bothering you, you just put it back like that, you know. Perfect. And you pull it like that. I don't know what it helps with, but sometimes you might stack things up here, and this can help with holding. And there's some space underneath here for your spare tire, but if you didn't have no spare tire, you can store some things down here. Small storage right there. But if you need the spare tire, which I think everybody does, you know, that's where the spare tire goes. That's where your space is. And you have your first aid kit for Mercedes Benz. Nice, you know, cool stuff in here for if you might hurt yourself and need to, you know, wipe. You can use this for your first aid, you know. It's nice. Yeah, as I said, if you want to put the third row up again, this buttons right here, you just touch once and it comes back up like that. It's nice. So to close the trunk, it's just one button right here and it closes. You will not go wrong to spend your 90,000 on this plus tax. You'll be looking around 95,000, you know. So I love it. Tell me what you think in the comments, you know. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching, and this is the GLS 450 Mercedes, and see you on the next one.